So hey there guys, I've just watched episode 12 of season 2 of ReZero. Whoa, that was one hell of an episode again. The reaction is in the description, go watch it and go back here if you want to listen to the discussion. And you guessed it, the discussion starts right now. And that episode, we started with Subaru taking everything that happened to the boy surprisingly well. And as I've said previously during the discussions, I think at some of the discussions, that Subaru is the type of guy who's either on top of the world, either on the very bottom of it. There's almost no middle for the guy. So he either takes it well, either takes it really bad. And in this case, he took it fucking like I don't know, like a mouse. Like, what? Being eaten by rabbits, being punched by Roswell, or I'm being killed, like fucking with a beastie boy, like a goddamn shish kebab by Roswell, and poor Beatrice, and all and all and all. You know, it's like nothing doesn't bother me at all. So geez, the guy is made out of rocks, it feels like. So he went with the better outcome that was out of all, the one where Emilia feels pretty fine. He comforts her, and she's like, okay, I like you all, I'm gonna go sleep. And then during that exact night, he goes to the temple and tries to to speak with the Echidna, because she said that you ask the third tea party, and if you really, really want to know stuff, then I'm gonna let you in. And she said that she's gonna tell him something. I wonder what exactly she wanted to tell him, but I think maybe that about the contract between the two, because she actually didn't give any important information. It's just she showed all the witches. I mean, basically all the witches showed themselves, like all of the witches. I was actually, I mean, when Echidna said that all of the witches live here, I was like, if even the evil one, even Satella, but yep, even her. So yeah, let's not jump too much forward. So he tried to reach her, but then boom, the man speaking with his own voice speaks that you bro gotta see some stuff. And he sees some stuff, and that was interesting. The voice says something about present. Behold the unthinkable present. I mean, something that didn't happen, but actually happened somewhere. And yeah, we started from the very first episode of this season, where Subaru killed himself after trying to save Ram. I mean, to try to save Ram after seeing her body. And we don't actually think about it often, but during the discussions, I touched upon this. That's for other people. If it's for him, he starts all over again. But for them, it's like, Jesus, the guy just died. And in some cases, I mean, he dies like by the way of someone applying too much force to him, like some enemy creature, But sometimes he actually kills himself. That happened a few times. And just like imagine yourself. You won against the giant whale. You saved the village. You saved Emilia. You won against the guy and said to Emilia that you love her so much. Basically, right? And you're like, have fun. Then he sees dead Ram and kills himself. And everyone was like, what? Poor Emilia crying. Wilhelm also tried to save Subaru Dono or something. I don't remember how he called him this time, but he liked to call Subaru Dono. And Felix, how they call Felix in this season? Ferris? I think they call him Ferris. But anyways, I'm kind of calling him Felix. And they tried to save him, but no, his soul left. Oh yeah, Subaru Dono. He said Subaru Dono. And Felix said like, "You coward." And I mean, for them, of course, they don't know what the hell. They think of it as like suicide. And I mean, it's a sensitive topic. I don't want to dive too deep into that, but I also kind of think that shows the weakness of a man. There is no situation in your life that you cannot overcome. There are situations that you don't want to overcome, but you can overcome them. And all of the suicides, like 99% of those definitely are because people were just didn't want to deal with that. And I think that's wrong. They should have. But that's their choice. I mean, don't do that. So and yeah, and all and in this case, people think that shows weakness, and they also say like, "Damn you, Subaru! Why would you do that? You left us here." And then Subaru wakes up again, falls down again, and sees the it was either episode 20. Yeah, it was episode 23 when he was possessed by Beetlejuice. And was killed by Felix, as far as I remember, like half naked Felix. And what's the boy's name? Shit, I forgot what's his name. That one, the one with purple hair. That they were like what's the word? Rivals. At some point, and then became the best friends forever. What's his name? The first was Reinhardt. This guy's name, though. Lucius. Probably Lucius, because something like that. Forgot his name. I mean, he's great as well. And again, yeah, they see Subaru being killed. I wanted to speak with you more, Subaru. Natsuki. I wanted to call you a friend. Yeah, you was. What's your name, man? Forgot his name. Gonna check it later. And then he sees how he jumped from the cliff, and that was the terrible war line for him. When Ram died, and when Roswell was pissed, and yeah, the Beatrice was protecting him. And Ram was pissed as well. I knew you couldn't be. And also, Beatrice. So Beatrice is very sad. She mentions that Subaru wasn't that person. But she's still extremely sad. That shows that she actually likes him. In one way or another, she cares about him. So when he jumped and killed himself, she said not because he didn't free her and wasn't that person. She said because Natsuki Subaru died. And that shows something. This is what you call love. Matak. Yeah. And yeah, shit, then that happened. Reinhardt meets Puck. Evil Puck form. The demon thingy tongue. And I suppose it's... I don't remember how many times that happened. Subaru met Puck at some point. But that was during the night. That was during one of the during the cultists were there as well. Beetlejuice was there. It was, I think, somewhere maybe episode 17. I don't exactly remember, unfortunately. So I'm not sure if it's episode 15. or the other one. But Reinhardt meets Puck, learns what happened, and Puck like, you know what, gonna destroy the world, and Reinhardt like, you know what, I'm kind of like super duper hero, so I'm gonna stop you, bitch. And he stops him like a bitch. And as I was remembering previously in some of the discussions, yes, his sword, it drains mana. So the more there is mana around the man, the more powerful they attack. And Puck is like pure fucking mana, especially in this demonic form. So Reinhardt just sucked all of that and just annihilated the thing. I mean, we haven't seen if that's actually happened or it was just like artistic transition, but felt like Buck was demoted to dust after that. And Jesus Christ, Reinhardt, we need you. We need you. Like, every day, every second, we need you near us. Because my fucking guy, it's like I see it. I can see the land. We're like flying like 500 meters in the skies, and the guy is like fucking like a Death Star laser. Looks like shit. He's the most powerful being I have seen in this anime. I mean, it's his blade, I suppose, which is this strong, but it's like very strong. Why? To kill the whale, you just needed one Reinhardt. No, they fucking used all of the army, like little kitties on the doggies, like army of mages, and yeah, you just fucking pick Reinhardt. Just gonna split the thing in two halves, and you can eat it. He even destroyed the magic, like actually destroyed the magic of Puck, like the sky, the dark sky. It's like split the ozone layer. Wow. The next death was from episode 1, when they were lying with Emilia, and Elsa was like, that wasn't too fun. And everyone is dead here. I mean, yeah, that was the very first death. Then Subaru arm lying and the candelabra, or how you call it, like the lamp, and Subaru's body, and Rem like, I couldn't tell that Subaru-kun was already beyond help or not, so I just kind of smashed him. So like, nah, didn't. Surely he wasn't. What? Surely he wanted me to end it as quickly as possible. Yes, it's such a nice, cute girl. Help man to just die. Thank God he can resurrect. So yeah, then we see the moment when he was killed by bullies, and that was also, that was like episode 2 or 3 or something, when he was like, fuck you guys, and they just stabbed him, and like, why do you kill him? So the bullies wasn't ready. Yeah, damn it. Then he's lying on the couch. And then he's dead after being poisoned. Episode 4, I suppose. Or 5. When he died from the poison. Either 4 or 5. And the badge is dead, and that's it. And then, shit. Then we see him being frozen to death. That's the moment where he met Puck in the form of the evil thing, and there's also Beetlejuice here. So we saw almost all of the deaths, if not every. If not every. I mean, I'm not sure, but almost every of them all. Then being eaten by rabbits, so he went through that all. And there's Ram appears. The spirit of Ram, the illusion of Ram. And I instantly said that no. I'm still not sure if that was the second trial or just the witch is playing with him. Because whatever this little girl, I forgot her name, was doing, the Witch of Lust, that was by the command of Echidna, right? So that could have been not the trial, or maybe it was the trial. So I'm not sure if it was the trial or not, but the goal of this all was to mentally break the guy again even further, to make him understand that while he was dying, he was leaving himself behind and all of the people with his body behind. And yeah, he doesn't think much about this. He suffers a lot. He has a lot of reasons to care about, he has a lot to care about himself, but just by thinking about it, yeah, actually, poor people. But remember, Subaru, remember what Roswell said. You just look at it in a wrong way. There's only one true future, and you have to care about that. Everything else doesn't count. Roswell doesn't care about himself. It's like, oh shit, that's not the one, right? Okay, let's gonna die. Let's die. And when Subaru was at the moment of his one of the lowest, and here appears the girl, the Mrs. Support herself, and says like, I am your Rem, I love you, I wanna hug you, you're so good, you're so nice, you're so strong, I love you, and you know what, just rest, and yeah, you suffered too much, so just rest, and let me kiss you. And yeah, and I can see very closely Rem's open mouth. Oh, that's seducing as hell. Yep, she's going. But thankfully, Subaru realizes that that's not Rem. Even though she's very supportive, she's very nice, but she puts Subaru above being nice and supportive. She wants. I mean, she puts Subaru above of her being nice. She is Mrs. Support, as I've said, and for her, not comforting him, but supporting him. More importantly, she wants him to push and move forward. She doesn't wanna let him give up. It's like in episode 16. He said like, let's go away, let's run away, and let's have a family and stuff. But she said, no, that's not what you have to do. Because that's not gonna be real, that's not gonna be true you. The true you will push forward, the true you will fight. And Subaru was like, no, girl, you are not Ram indeed. Who the hell are you? This wasn't what I was told to expect. And we see the girl, the witch. A very, 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 the most cute one of them all. The most cute one ever in existence. These big eyes, scarf, little tiny arms, the highest voice possible, pink hair and stuff. Who are you? What's the name? Carmilla, Kamira dayo. I mean, in Japanese, Kamira, but she's like Carmilla. Anyways, the Witch of Lust. I didn't want a kid in a chance said it. Going any further will endanger your life. And what's Kidna said that basically it's dangerous to come closer to Carmilla. Because, I mean, yeah, she's like a dangerous little flower, like poisonous flower. It looks so beautiful. It looks so cute. You want to take it, but it's gonna kill ya if you're gonna touch it. And damn it, something this cute shouldn't be this deadly then. That's not fair. Carmilla's faceless bride makes one forget to breathe when in her presence. Yeah, I mean, she's that cute that actually, yes. And he was actually starting to lose his breath. In the end, it even makes your heart stop beating. Damn, Carmilla. Cuteness kills. Deadly cuteness. And he will scheme, of course, I am the witch. And yeah, we're back to the reality bubble thing. So it turns out Echidna was... It's... Unfortunately, it wasn't like she was not saying everything. It was actually lying. She was actually lying. By saying that all of the witches, we have to change places and all and all and all. Nope. That's just how this works then. So you guys just died, and all of your souls went to this place. What's the place? Who commands the place? Because, of course, I've seen Echidna transform it the way she wants. Can other girls also transform it the way they want? So is she actually the main one here? Or she just the more forceful? I don't know. The one that's more tries to become a leader, but technically she's not. You know. Where they exist? Maybe they have their own bubbles, but they're like can come in and come out. I don't exactly understand, but yeah, she was lying. She was lying, and she was scheming. She was scheming. I mean, of course, if she wrote them books about the future, she must know much more than she looks like she knowing, right? If that's even comprehensible, whatever I said, but she knows stuff. She knows a lot, and she has her reasons. But she actually said her reasons that it's not like she wants world domination. It's not like she wants to destroy everything or to kill anyone. Again, everything she says may not be completely true or even untrue. Not true. But the way she said it, she's obsessed with knowledge, and we know that. And she's like crazily obsessed with knowledge, and she just wanted to use Subaru because the guy is literally immortal, and she can use him to find every single thing she wants. Like, how does dropping to lava feels? How does this feels? How does that feel? And she can manipulate him the way she wants. So yeah, as I've said, Guinea Pig, in a way. She wanted to give him that contract, and I instantly understood that that's not how this anime will and should go. But Subaru was considering this for some time, and stupid Subaru, you don't go in contracts with witches, especially the one that already fed you with the liquids and like hairs and everything without even asking you. She is the witch, not just a little cute girl. And she's not even a girl. I mean, she's a woman. It's just the face looks kind of girlish, but she's a woman. Wait again. You're the this is the Witch of Envy's authority. She says that again, like some sort of mental warfare she uses, trying to make him leaning towards the support. It was just for him to accept her contract. And that the way she reacted when he was considering, she's like, "Ah, Hontoni?" Man, girl, Unfortunately, you gave yourself away instantly. I can share what? I can share in your return by death ability. Ah, I can share in your return by death ability. What exactly does that mean? I kind of missed it. One sec. I should be able to come up with a way for you to deal with any problem. Above all, I can share in your return by death ability. I can share in. Does that? I mean, my knowledge of English is kind of wacky at this moment. Does she mean I can share in? Does that mean that she can also have that ability? What does that mean? He asks. The 7 points of make. Anyway, it's not like I got it, but yeah. And anyways, it didn't work. And she's like, so happy, but no, the best girl arrives. Explosives and hearts. Minerva. The girl appears. And by the way, what an interesting detail. Do you remember, if you saw the previous discussion, I spoke about Roswell having an upside down heart accessory, or how they called? Fuck, forgot. I mean, not gonna spend time remembering, but yeah, the ear accessory. That girl have it exactly like that. She has the pink one, the blue one, the different colors, but she has one. Is that a connection or what? I don't know, but the girl is great. She appeared because she really hates is that the right word? When there's no justice. She likes justice. She likes when everything's fair, and if something's not fair, she's just outraged. Like, stomps, man. This girl is like pure energy. So you're after him too. You're jealous. I don't know if other girls actually for Sabar too, because I mean this is a very interesting specimen, and maybe they do want him. And again, they're all dead at this moment, and probably they wanna get resurrected, and probably they would like to have some schemes for this to happen. I'm outraged. Yeah. And she says like, I'm absolutely boiling with anger. Shit, this girl is great. And yes, Subaru asks like, how is she even here? And yeah, that's the first lie of Echidna. Even though she says like, it would have been too difficult to explain the soul. You know what, Echidna, you lied. That's enough. I hate when people lie. But I still would like to taste your cookie. And so Minerva says, she's lying to you, boy. She is lying. Stop being taken in so easily by all of Echidna's smooth talking. Yeep, kitty kid. Which is great words, my girl. Like, Minerva is awesome. And yeah, and Echidna, of course, she didn't say everything about the contract. Stomped like crazy. This girl is absolutely beautiful. I want a taste of it, yeah. Then we see... Shit, forgot her name again already. The little very cute one. She's like, her eyes, she's like crying all the time. How can I forget her name again already? She had a simple name. Marcus. Why would you scream? What's the name of the girl? No, that's not her name. She had a different name. Not her name as well. Carmilla. In my language, Carmilla, but it sounds a bit different. It's more like Carmilla. It seems like Carmilla. Yes, the same. It's literally meaning of this is describing of a woman feeding someone in the past. So if the woman was feeding someone, this woman Carmilla someone. So it's kind of easy to remember now. That's how you have to use your brain. You have to create some analogies in your like with Garfield. How do I remember the name Garfield? Because I remembered him like being a fat cat. Garfield. That's easy. So Carmilla appears being uber duper cute, but she's a lot. There's hiding from it, and they all so nice. They help Subaru. You know, the most angry and energetic one appears, the most cute and silent one appears, and they all say like, "Yeah, I mean, don't listen to this girl. She's using you." And even the most slothful of them all appears. Her name is like broken as hell. Something like one sec. Sekhmet. Sekumetu, she says, but Sekhmet. And her boobs are like size of a fucking football. I'm not looking at the boobs, I'm looking at other parts of her clothing because it looks cool. She's some hair accessory here. What was your name again? I have to somehow remember that. Sekhmet, man, that's a Sekhmet. That's a difficult name. There's nothing you can literally nothing you can imagine. Maybe someone who speaks like Arabian languages, for them it's like, yeah, Sekhmet. No, Sekhmet. I'm gonna try to remember that. So what's up with your boy? How's his name? Beetlejuice. He kind of betrayed you, or not? I don't actually remember the whole thing with Beetlejuice. He was the one who has the, how they call it, something of sloth. Shit, there's like a word describing like having this power, but yeah, he had the power of sloth. But I think he praised Satella, if I'm not mistaken. So he kind of turned himself away from her. He was kind of taken. I mean, I remember the little blinks, the images when we saw probably Sotelo reaching to him, and she kind of make him obsessed with her. And then the little one, Typhoon, appears also like, hey, Baro-chan. Is everyone here now? And the... What's the... that's Daphne. Since we had a tea party. Like, man, fuck, everyone gathered here. So, the way this episode ended, it kind of implies that in the next episode, we will have a tea party with the witches. With all of them. All of them. And there's gonna be Echidna and Satella sitting together. And finally, oh shit, I mean, I need the next episode right now. I wanna know how they will speak, what this woman, what Satella will say. No, please. Can we not watch the discussion and just go and see? Why do you guys keep appearing one after another? Just yeah, for Subaru, just imagine the guy is like he's the chosen one, like crazy. Being resurrected, meeting all of the people in the world, being in the castle and like literally knowing all of the grand mighty witches and being like a friend with them, even. Seriously? You said you'd get to the best possible future. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And with your help, would derive the best possible. Yeah, I just read it. Answer me, Echidna, with your greed. Uh huh. You must accept any sacrifices made along the way. So she will lead him to the best future, but what's gonna be the road? That's unknown, and Subaru doesn't want to sacrifice anyone. And the way Roswell implied it in the previous episode seems like he kinda have to make some sacrifices. Either he have to focus very hard on some people, on some certain, on his goal, like Amelia, and that will somehow save others. Either he have to actually sacrifice them to be able to focus on Amelia. That's how I see it. And she says something about, yeah, that's interesting in the world, all you want. And then she goes crazy and like, ooh, knowing stuff, that's so good. Struggle and do that and do this. Jesus, so good. Knowing stuff is perfect. I cannot control my own greed. No, man, I will guide you. And then she transforms into an evil, crazed bitch. And that's, I mean, it's not like I'm surprised, of course. Yeah, she just showed her true self. I'm looking at that. It's like, nah. I don't want to see that in my dreams. I'm gonna shite myself right in the place. Yeah, but that's her true face. That's her true face. That is a face of someone who really, really, really knows a lot and wanna knows even more. Because knowledge, guys, is power. Also, an interesting detail. Carmilla's eyes are blurry. What do you want, buddy? One sec, I'm finishing. Like, give me a few minutes. Carmilla's eyes are specially blurred. I don't know why, but that's interesting. It's not the animation thing. It's like every time she's on the screen, that's noticeable. So Subaru denies this all, and nice. He kind of shows her that he didn't really like the way she used him and tried to lure him. And says like, nope, I don't really want to do this, I suppose, Kashira. Oh yeah, and then he asked about Beatrice. Which she confirmed that she created Beatrice. She gave her the mission, but she didn't give anything specific as far as I understood. It's like, it's only Beatrice who decides who's gonna be the one. Who's she waiting for? So she's like, he kind of says she doesn't know, but I very skeptical about that. Yeah. So Subaru didn't really like Echidna. So this episode, Echidna really showed her face. And I was kind of expecting that. because that would have been too nice to have like this super strong, powerful being as your friend without any sort of payback. And yeah, she makes a table for one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places around the table, and there are 7 witches. Does that imply that Subaru will be actually pushed away from the reality bubble the next episode? That's super fucking sad. I really want him to sit, and I really want to see more of Satella. Can we speak with her? Can Subaru speak with her? Because he is a direct fucking victim. What happened? Why he got the power? What does she need? From Emilia, from Subaru, from Whoopoo Poopoo. I need answers, but she must likely be just pushed away. Unfortunately, most likely. A real troublesome just appeared. Troubling time to start some trouble. Slothful one is nice. What's her name? Shekmet? Something like. And yeah, and Echidna is very angry. And there she is, dark as death. Looks beautiful, all in dark. Seems like Emilia. Looks like Emilia. A very evil noise follows, and yep, the witch's tea party. A kinda cool, different color thingy thong in the description, in the name of the episode, and this is Riend. Whoa. That was an interesting episode. We're finally able to see all the witches. And I also noticed that the sound of me speaking is completely fucked up. So I'll have to somehow edit it. Shit. Why the hell that happened? Anyways, guys. It's gonna be a longest editing process, I suppose. Thank you for watching. That was a cool episode again, and I really wonder what's gonna happen next. But I'm gonna learn that next day. See you later. Bye bye.